All right, what's popping? I'm back. Make sure you guys press the like button. Today we have something slightly different. Gonna be jumping into DeFi gaming. If that's something you're interested in, you might want to watch this. If you're not interested in, you still might want to watch because Super Sushi Samurai is doing an airdrop, a free airdrop. All you have to do is participate. The link and everything will be in the description. And message me on Telegram. I'm gonna put my Telegram in the description and in the chat because it's a certain way I'm trying to do this video, and I don't want to do too much editing, and I don't want to make the video long. So I'd rather you just message me if you need some help. But it's pretty straightforward. If I can do it, you can do it. All right. So Super Sushi Samurai land auction is today on the 12th. As you can see, I think there's about 500 spots, and the land auction is very, very expensive. At least for my taste. You know, if I had the resources to put into that, I would do it because this game is from the makers of CRABADA. That game came out about 2 years ago, I think. It was the biggest DeFi game of all time. If you look it up, you may still find some footage, some videos of guys that were pretty successful with it. I'm talking $100 a day, $200 a day, $500 a day, $1,000 a day, $3,000 a day, $7,000 a day. And this game is from the same creators of that game. So people are anticipating. These guys already got like 60,000 people wallets connected. The Telegram is huge. The X account is huge. So this is not no BS. Yes, it's an idle game. Yes, these are some of the most boring games, in my opinion, on like the Google and iOS App Store. Some of these games do have somewhat of an addictive nature to it, but for the most part, you're just building up characters and they're just auto fighting on their own. Now things get real fun when you're making money, so I just want to make sure I highlight and put emphasis on that because when you see that character making money, then it's gonna get fun. So you can see what's to come. You got the land, which is March 12th. Now, on the piece of the game, collect player tax and game store. Again, all the links or whatever, I'm going to try to put all that information in the chat. But because they're having their, fair launch on the 15th, as you can see. So, in order to participate with that, it's going to be on blast.io. I'm gonna try to link that in the chat as well. That's their own blockchain, or not their own blockchain. Blast has its own blockchain. This game is on the Blast network. All right, so some of you guys may have never heard of it. I definitely recommend you check it out. Because with these newer blockchains, there are a lot of airdrops that tend to happen, and people make a bunch of money. For me, airdrops is like a full-time gig. People who do airdrops, that's airdrop channels. That's basically primarily what they do on their channel. So they hunt for airdrops, and they make all their money that way. There's guys that make thousands of dollars every other month with just airdrops, and then they take that money and then they put it into other things. So airdrops is definitely something you want to take serious. Game coming out on March the 21st. Now this is when the airdrop is going to happen. So you guys have basically 9 days from today. Today is March 12th. After the game comes out on March 21st, this is when you're going to get your airdrop. So you got about 9 days of participation. To set everything up might take about 15 minutes, and your daily maintenance might take you less than 1 minute. So this is not something that's going to take a lot of time, like that airdrop on Bear Chain and several other airdrops. All right. So it's an AFK game, you know. But it looks great. Like they put in some work. This is not no nonsense. And normally this is something I would not participate in. So shouts out to Bartertown Ray. This is where I got this the information from in his Telegram as well as his YouTube channel. So I recommend you check out his channel next because he's going to go way more in depth. Because he was in CRABADA making $3,000 to $7,000 a day. And you can get allocations to their SSS token for free. I want to make sure that you understand that. Join their X account, join their Telegram, because you're going to be doing that to get points anyway. All right. So now that we went through the basics of that, let me see if I can find, where is it at? Let's bring this up. So this is basically how the game is going to look. All right. Matter of fact, I got to keep bringing this up. So over here, let me just bring this in the middle. It's an idle game, so your character is battling by him, or an AFK game. So your character is essentially battling by himself. Once you level up, level 10, then it'll show your pet, and I'm thinking that's going to do more damage. All right, so you just got enemies popping up. And over here where it says quest, this is where you're going to do your daily quest, and you're going to do the vast majority of your quest to get your bulk of your points. All right. If you come over here, this I'm not sure if y'all can see this. Hopefully y'all can see where this is flashing my mouse. This is where your account, this is where your settings for your account is going to be. And then over here, this is where your wallet is. These are like the three primary things you're going to interact with until the full game comes out. When you export your wallet, because that's one of the tasks, you're going to click right here where it says wallet. You're going to export your wallet to either MetaMask if you're using that, or Rabby. I'm more familiar with MetaMask, so that's something I will be able to help you with if you DM me. If you DM me, I'm going to be helping you via MetaMask. If you're using Rabby, I'm going to try to reach out to someone that uses Rabby. But for the most part, when you're using MetaMask, you export your wallet. You go on MetaMask, you click on the top middle where it says your account. You click on that, and then you go to the bottom middle, and you click on, I forgot what it's called. It's add account or something like that. And then once you click on that, it's going to give you a drop down, and you're going to click on import account, and then you're going to paste your string key. It's like a string of characters, about 20 characters or whatever. So you're going to do that. All right, so this is what the game looks like. It's a Telegram game. So just like CRABADA was basically on your web browser, even if you're using your phone or personal computer or Mac, it's on your web browser. This game is going to be on Telegram exclusively. At least that's what for right now. They might put it on the store later on, but for right now, it's on Telegram, which means you're going to be loading Telegram in order to interact with this game as of right now. All right. So with that being said, let's go over to like the introduction. It is a period of the Mizu-Edo, a chaotic time where various types of food battle for supremacy and culture. You play as a samurai born in the Rice Kingdom. Your family lineage comprises of multiple generations of highly regarded sushi samurai. And they got the dope illustration here. What I want to show you guys is, because some of this stuff, you want to come and it's not going to be anything too deep, but I recommend you come over here. This is from the web. You can get here from the website, and you just look at the white paper or the Get book or whatever they call this. What I want to talk about is, if you go to quick info, so about Super Sushi Samurai. Super Sushi Samurai is a social strategy focused idle game. Play on the Telegram app and powered by the Blast Network. So basically, when you get ready to set all this up, you're going to pair your MetaMask or Rabby account with Blast anyway, because that's how you're going to need to do that. I forgot exactly how it happened. When I set everything up, I just know I got Blast on my MetaMask, so it had to be from this. So, and again, if you need any help, just hit me up on Telegram. You're going to need a referral code. My referral code is going to be in the description or the chat. I'm gonna probably put them in both, just because some people miss one. Land initially sold via Dutch auction with some floor price for participants, with same floor price for participants. 100% of the ETH from auction is paired with 80% of SSS supply to create the initial SSS ETH pool on Thruster. So Thruster is the DEX that you're going to utilize to basically exchange for the SSS token and vice versa to ETH. All right. So when you get your airdrop, it's going to come to your account on game, but this is why you need to make sure that your account is paired to your Web3 wallet, basically, because that's how you're going to get your actual coins. And then when you go to the Thruster, I'm gonna try to put a link there too, but you can find all this stuff out basically on the website. When you go to the Thruster DEX, that's when you can either sell your tokens or you can buy more, or you use it in game, however you want to do it. All right. Let me see if there's a hyperlink. There might be a hyperlink right here. Okay. I think this is a hyperlink. I might click on it. I might not. I don't know. So I don't feel like editing this video. Fair launch, fixed supply. So SSS, fair launch. Fair launch is going to be on the 15th. Fixed supply token used in Super Sushi Samurai to facilitate upgrades, rewards, and transactions. There's a 2% tax on every SSS. There's a 2% tax on SSS every time someone swaps SSS on Thruster. That's going to be the decentralized exchange. 1.6% goes to game rewards, and 0.4% goes towards sustaining development operations. So devs gonna get paid. That's great. They can continuously update the game. All right. I think CRABADA started off at like 1 cent, 2 cent, or something crazy. It was probably lower than that. It's harder for me to find videos on CRABADA right now, but 2 years ago there was a lot of videos. Now if I try to go on there, they show me nonsense basically. And I had to make this video as well because I get annoyed when I'm looking for DeFi games, and this is no slight to any. I got love for my brothers over in India and the Philippines and Malaysia and Indonesia, but I can't get no English speaking videos to save my life, or you're gonna get somebody speaking 10% English and 90% something else. So since the airdrop is 9 days away, I'm going to be one of the guys covering this project. And initially when I came back to DeFi, I came back to DeFi for DeFi games. I had no intentions on doing anything with Drip, anything with freaking, anything that I'm in. I said, cause I was already making decent money, with my other things I had going on. So I'm like, yo, and I got burned with BitConnect. So that's where that was my introduction to DeFi. And I kind of left DeFi for a few years, or a couple years after that. I left crypto in general a couple years. So, when I came back specifically for DeFi games. So I've been looking for something to jump into anyway. And when I came back, I lost tens of thousands of dollars on rugs and scams. And I'm talking about the most elementary scams. Click here on Telegram. I lost a lot of money to stuff like that because that's how bad I wanted to jump into this stuff, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So a few years later or whatever, now I don't fall for crap like that. Now, if something gonna scam, but this ain't. Of course, invest what you're willing to lose if you're going to jump into the fair token launch. But I'm just basically covering the airdrop because the airdrop is going to be free based on your participation. All right, so 80% is going to the decentralized exchanges, or maybe just primarily Thruster. 5% is going for airdrop for pre-launch. All right. 5% game incentives for 3 months. So for 3 months, there was another game I played that was kind of decent, but I only played it for like a day. But they had allocations for daily logins and campaigns. If you complete X amount, you usually be playing for like an hour. You can jump in and do that. Even if you can make $100 a week, that's still crazy because people over in Asia about to go nuts. So they go crazy. They go hard on stuff like this. 5% for the ecosystem, 5% for the team. Airdrop 4.9% for quests. plus 0.1% unrevealed. Dun, dun, dun. So that's big. This is basically let's go over to referrals as well, and then we're gonna be out. So referrals, a referral code is required to create an account. So for anybody, oh yeah, I'm gonna figure out. Even if you don't use mine, you can use Barter Towns, because that's the guy who got me interested in this game. But I will have my code in somewhere on the channel. So when you start, you're gonna need a code. You know, it ain't that serious. Just jump in. If you jump in and get the free money, man, it's gonna be in 10 days, and I'm doing this daily. And trust me, I'm lazy. I'm not about to do nothing hard, nothing difficult. If something look different, if I'm jumping in a airdrop, and you got to go to a fountain somewhere, and then the fountain they want you to scan the code, I'm not doing none of that. So y'all need to make this stuff easy. Jump in here. One of the reasons why I did this is because you didn't like. Of course, you pair your X account. My X account isn't verified or anything, so the KYCing is low. I'm not jumping into stuff where you gotta. Ooh, I was about to say something crazy, but I don't like jumping into stuff where they just want you to go nuts with that KYCing. At least not right now. Maybe a year or two from now, when things are more regulated, then you might not have no choice. But or your choices are going to be more limited. But as of right now, I'm not standing in line to get something like that. So one thing I like about this game is I was able to set up some stuff on my web browser and then set up some stuff on my phone, because my web browser will not let me use x.com, and I have no idea why. So I'm like, you know what? They got flexibility. They're not going head hard on scan your eyes right now. I mean, that's a joke. That's pushing the envelope, but I heard they're gonna do that for the new Grand Theft Auto. So hey, it ain't that crazy. And the new Grand Theft Auto gonna have ways to earn with crypto. So I ain't going off far off the handle with that. But they basically, what I'm trying to say is they made this pretty easy. So you're going to need a referral code to create your account. Again, I'm going to have that information somewhere on the YouTube channel. And hit me up on Telegram if you get stuck, because I did this stuff. And it's a lot of stuff that I just refuse to do. So if I can come through here and do this, then you can too. Pre-launch. In between February 28th and March 20th. When a player completes a quest, 10% bonus. 10% bonus as a referral point, as referral points is given to the referrer. All right. I repeat, when a player completes a quest, 10% bonus as referral points is given to the referrer. All right. So this is one of them games that's going to be hyper shared. I can see the way they have this laid out, especially with people over in Asia, it's going to be a big game in my opinion. And it's from the same team that created CRABADA, and CRABADA didn't have no bogus launch. They didn't have no technical issues that I know of, and I invested hours of content consumption in CRABADA. So I was very familiar with it. I just didn't put my money in because they want you to spend $3,000 for an egg. What if this game wants you to spend $3,000 for a character that you're gonna get as a free airdrop? What if this game give you the equivalent of 3,000 worth of tokens based on your participation, where you can get what would have been a crab, but let's just say you get a sushi that might cost 1,000 to 3,000, but you're making X amount of SSS tokens or X amount of USD per day based on your participation right now. Link in the description, link in the comments, link everywhere. Links all over the place. All right, or hit me up on Telegram. I'm just saying because I missed out on drip. I missed out on a lot of stuff because I said, you know what, I ain't doing that, and I still be missing out on stuff because I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that, man. And I'm slowly moving away from that attitude because that's how you miss out. You know what I'm saying? So I've been active on airdrops. I've been doing all kind of stuff this year because I'm like, you know what? We're in the bull run right now. BTC at the time of this video is like 72,600. So when things get to slapping in a month, 2-3 months from now, you know what I'm saying, and the game like this is popular, then you're gonna look back and wish you would took that chance. So yeah, man, claiming when pre-launch ends, a player's total points from quest and referrals will be used to determine the airdrop allocation. You got about 9 days, 8 to 9 days, whenever you're seeing this, to accumulate points. I've only been in for like 7 days, maybe a little bit longer. I mean, like 10 to 7 days, somewhere in between there. I've been coming in here every day and doing the daily quest. After you do the main quest, you only do that one time. Then you have the daily quest, which one you just automatically click. As soon as you log in, you just click on them. They give you your points. So you can probably get 10,000 points at least if you start now. And I wanted to make sure I put emphasis on this part right here, because I was asking people like, yo, when is the airdrop going to happen? It's going to happen when the game is after the game release. When does the game release? On the 21st of March. On the 21st of March, as you can see right here. Claiming airdrop begins shortly after the game launch. So I'm going to be real thorough. If you watch this whole video, you shouldn't have many questions. You shouldn't have many basic questions. The only technical question I expect if you hit me up on Telegram is, how do I export my account? How do I pair it with my MetaMask or Rabby account? Now, I can guarantee more people gonna say Rabby because that's the one I'm not using. But you know, I'll figure that out. I might even download it if it get that serious. You know what I'm saying? So claiming your airdrop begins shortly after the game launch. So you don't have to worry, when is the airdrop? After the game launches. When does the game launch? On the 21st of March, which is about 9 days from now. It's a once-off claim that can be done anytime from between one. Some of these words just sound, I know my reading ain't on point, but some of these words is like, never mind, I don't even want to say that. From between 1 and 100 days. And claim amount increases over time based on the parabolic curve. So you got 1 to 100. If you wait, 50 days, you're going to be claiming more. You know what I'm saying? Because you're probably going to get some type of daily thing as well. So I'll read this again. It's a one-off claim that can be done anytime from between, that sounds crazy to me, 1 and 100 days. And claim amount increases over time based on parabolic. So once you do this and you wake up and it's 2 weeks from now, you still can claim your stuff, and you're going to get more than the person you claimed on day one. But the dangerous part about that is you don't know where the price of the token going to be. It could be bullish. It could be whatchamacallit. I think people are going to probably sell on the first day. We already know how that stuff go. And then people going to buy back in at a low price and ride it on up. The last bull, the peak of Bitcoin was 69,000. We already at 72,000, and the halving hasn't even happened yet. So I'm just saying. And people were putting 20, 30, 10, $50,000 on buying eggs in CRABADA. If that land gets sold out today, I'm going to make another video, because that's going to tell me everything that I need to know. And Ray said he getting 2 pieces of land. I wish I could do something like that, but I don't know. One day. Game launches 21st of March. The referral gets 5% off in-game shop spend a referral account. So if you refer people, after you get in, you need a code to get in. So please don't think too hard. I'm trying to figure out a way to not help you. Well, if you don't help me, you ain't helping yourself. Well, I'd rather help Bartertown. Well, go click Bartertown's link, because everybody else link, ain't no other links you gonna click, because then you ain't gonna get none in English. You know what I'm saying? So let's not play around here. The referral. So when you refer people, which is easy, people slanging codes all over all over the internet. So you can get some people to sign up under you for free airdrop. All right. You're going to get 5% in-game spend. So you're going to get 5% in the game, which is crucial because this game has its own token. The SSS token is going to probably worth like 3 zeros and a 5 or something like that. I don't know. But it's going to be worth something you got to spend money on. If you're getting points based on participation of people, because you put in work, this is work, what I'm doing right now. And nobody should be working for free or expected to work for free. So if you get compensated in any kind of way, that's bullish for you, because now you can probably get another character, egg, whatever they got, an egg, a sushi, whatever, some chopsticks, whatever. You can probably, get something with that. You know what I'm saying? The referrer's pet, which is that thing I showed you earlier. So you got your sushi, then you're gonna have the pet. I think that's the thing that they throw. The referrer's pet collecting speed is buffed every time a referral account makes a purchase from in-game shop. You know what I'm saying? So there's probably going to be little cheap purchases you make, like $5 just to get some lives or $5 worth of SSS to get, I don't know, and all that stuff adds up. I'm just going based off of some games that I play. I've never made any money. There was one game I made some okay money with a couple years ago, but other than that, I haven't made any decent money enough to whereas this stuff matters. But again, these are from the same guys that made CRABADA, and dudes was making $7,000 a day. So you get a free airdrop, you can make something. I don't think that's a legit. I doubt that's a legit code, but that's just how it would look when you set all this stuff up. So yeah, that's basically all I'm going to cover for now. Super Sushi Samurai land auction. I'll be back tomorrow to see if this now it's 500 plots of land. I'm pretty sure that one plot cost it. If you click on something, I saw something. It was the other day. I think the cheapest was like 2,000. So 2,000 to 5,000, probably in between there. You got 500 plots of land worth anywhere between 2 to 5,000. If that sells out, that shows me that whales are interested in the game. We already know that there's going to be a lot of people, free players. We already know there's going to be players in between that's spending a little, and maybe some people that's going to spend decent, but maybe they don't want to spend 2,000 to 3,000 on some land. They might spend a few hundred. You know what I'm saying? And we got content creators. We got people. The people who gonna do most of the work ain't gonna even be no content creators. They're just gonna be chilling all day on social media. So all you gotta do is figure out find out where you land. People be thinking way too hard. Oh, I'm not a content creator. The dudes who make the most money in every project are not content creators. So don't tell yourself that. I'm a content creator, but I only got a little bit of following. Where you can have a big following off of games like this. People be getting 10,000 subscribers in a few months if the game is big enough. I got 2,000 subs off baked beans. All my subs been the same since baked beans. And that was like in 2 months. And I started this channel from zero. So I don't want to hear that either. There's no room left on the dance floor to make up an excuse. We decreased the size of the dance floor. So with that being said, if you want to make something like this work, because I've seen it already. I've seen stuff like this go crazy. It's from the same team. This looks awesome right here. This I participate in a lot of BS projects. This is not one of them. It don't look like it's one of them. It's on a crazy, rapidly growing blockchain. You know what I'm saying? And this could be. I seen the CRABADA video where a dude was talking about an airdrop, and the airdrop was worth a lot. I'll just say that. The airdrop's worth a lot. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the like button. And I need you to thank me in the comment section and thank Ray, because there's limited English information on this game. This is Icy. I'll see you guys on the next video.